Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another update. Yeah, that was double sound. What do we got going on here? We got a big, giant, new week opening gap. That's what we got. That's pretty sweet. Let's have that marked out. Put the quadrants on. We have taken sell-side liquidity here. So I'm going to just leave that on the chart and leave it really thin. Paint it red. And just label it just because like if we take this tail, it's like right above that consequent encroachment here. I'm not saying we are gonna go down there, but if we do, that's somewhere where I'm interested in. So we're gonna use this area as our support and resistance. Let's drop into a 15-minute chart and just refine that. So the close of that candle, 349. That's it. And then the open, this one, 445.75. Correct. So everything looking cool. Let's just take a look at what's going on. We do have equal lows down here. So just keeping that in mind. Now it's going to be this candle here. This is what I'm really interested in. So if we can stay above the new week opening gap, I would like to see a close up here. I actually don't know. And I'm not even going to like pretend, because I have a bias that I want it to go up, because I really do. We've been waiting a long time for an altcoin season, and in my opinion, it's got to be right around the corner somewhere. So the Dow Jones kept, tickling that high. Ethereum kept tickling that high, and the PMI is not in bull run mode yet. So I'm gonna paint this one purple, just because that's something I don't know. I do see us wanting to reach into here, but the thing is I don't know if this candle is going to be bullish or bearish. It has swept sell side liquidity. So dropping into a 4-hour chart, do we have a shift in market structure? So look, this high comes in at 235.25, and this one comes in at 238.50. So that is a swing high in there, right? Yeah, it's tiny little swing high, and it was broken. It doesn't have a fair value gap, but that's a deep, higher time frame pool of liquidity. Essentially, I would, if I was bullish, this is what I would be aiming for. So gun to my head, I want to see us running into buy side liquidity. So this is that purple shaded area from the weekly chart. And if we can get back above there, then I'm a happy camper. So right there. I'm going to put on a beam. I'll be aiming for previous week high. We'll just put it that way. Okay, you just drop into a 15-minute chart. Just looking at that, does that look unrealistic? No, not at all. Now, the question is do we come revisit this area before moving up, or do we come up first because maybe something much more bearish is going on? We do have a banking holiday this week, if I'm not mistaken, so be careful. If the commitment of traders report stays in the sell program the way it is, the best place that we can sell short from is up here, or even up in here. You know, last week I was aiming for this guy here, and it just fell shy of it and slammed down. That we can do that again, because realistically there's liquidity inside of this wick. So, you know, that would be my excuse, I guess you could say, for it wanting to not want to reach into there. It has done its job. So, and then it was a violent slam down. That was beautiful. And so we do, you know, we're likely going to get a swing low here, and this is kind of what I'd be aiming for. And then maybe something much more bearish happens. I don't know. I don't want it to be bearish, but it looks pretty horrible. So just looking at the data range, we are in a discount, so I'd be aiming for some premium arrays. So there's 20 days. So that's our obvious range. So here's equilibrium here, and then our premium array would be, I would even pick, well, that's still a discount. Yeah, it would have to be this guy right here. So if and when we get through this, have this guy on your chart right here, because this will be a local support and resistance level, and that'll be inside of that. So like in a lower time frame, and we'll just grade this sucker. In a lower time frame, what we want to see is an acceleration in through here. If we can get that, that means that we're going to be I'm going to feel really on side for a ride up into here. If we can't make it through here, this is going to be this blue shaded area. That's going to be the violent push down to go and finish the kill shot. So I'm not calling both directions. I'm giving specific price points that I want to see either hold support or resistance. So it's going to be a lot of live price reading. But I'll keep you updated for anything obvious. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Be safe.